Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Evan Better Presents. And we are in Feed the Beast still, obviously. Duh. So what are we doing today? Well, today has been cleaning up the automation room and increasing the automation. And to that, I'm going to be doing something important. I started doing this to make improvements to my power armor. I didn't feel like having to go through the dog and pony show. What the hell? How is there a zombie out here? Where is he? Are you in the tunnel? How are you in the tunnel? How could you even be in here? Anyway, let's continue on. Sorry about that. You know, Looky Lou's always trying to get on my show. The modular power suit. Ta-da, da-da, da-da-da. I want to improve it. I want to give it force fields over the diamond plates, and I want to increase the battery size, and I want to make it be able to breathe. Actually, I think I can already breathe on water, but I want to make it be able to get night vision as well. So, to build those things requires a couple of very specific pieces. Force field emitters to do the shields. So, I need a lot of these. And I mean a stupid amount of these. And you can see here, this is the easiest way to build it. This is like using tesseracts. Like, that's just insanity. This is much easier to build. A bunch of ender pearls, some solenoids, and an advanced circuit. So the pattern I'm encoding right now is going to be for a solenoid. So how do we make wiring? We make it with gold cable and redstone. So this is the pattern I'm going to make right now. All right, and I think we can take it actually the next step as well. So let's just take all 6 of these because who knows how many I'm going to be making. Okay, so we've got a pattern for that. Now we just need a pattern for this. Encode, encode. Now there should be a machine block frame there. Yep. Alright, we should actually be able to now make force field emitters. We just have to make sure there's ender pearls in the system. So let's just do a quick check to make sure there is. There's 59 of them. Perfect. Okay. So we're going to request... Oh, we haven't made it... One last thing. Alright, now how many of these things do I need to craft again? I don't remember. It's like 8. I want to say 8. 2 per piece, maybe? 2, 4, 6, 8. Alright, so we need to make 8 of those. Now this should work. Let's just craft some basic stuff for right now. Let's craft 10 of these. Make sure that it works. There's 10 of those. Okay, let's craft 8 of these. Alright, that seems to have worked. Alright, okay, let's do it. Let's just make the 8 we need. Alright, let's watch the crafting monitor. Watch it create these things. Okay, so now we're missing iron plates, and you can see they're automatically being made. We needed a few more iron plates, so the system is automatically creating those for us. Now, the speed of that is actually more to do with... It has nothing to do with the molecular assembly chamber. It has everything to do with the slowness of this machine right here. So there's 4 iron plates currently in the world. We can fix that by stealing these overclocker upgrades from these 2 machines and sticking them in this bastard here. That's going to suck the power pretty damn fast. But we have an MFSU over there, so I'm not super concerned. So let's see, force. 7. 1 more. I hope we're not missing anything else. Nope. 8. 8 force field emitters. Boom. That was better. So this is set to go up to 128, and then it'll turn off the input. It'll still go and make whatever's left on this, like this side here, but it won't take anymore. Once there's 128 of these things in the system will automatically stop it from intaking, and it'll just use up whatever's left in here. So we're just going to fix that, because that's not supposed to be that way right now. It's just 3 overclockers. Whoops. You see here the gold. I needed gold wiring. Boom. There's 280 gold in the system now. So this trend is going to continue down around the corner here and back over here. So I like the style that I've come up with of the look of this room. You know, the molecular assembly chamber in the middle, a row of main item production, and then I created one that makes bronze. So here's our bronze ingot creation. These 2 machines here are what make the bronze dust, and that is what makes it into the bronze ingots. Beside that, you can see I have a sawmill here, and the sawmill's considerably more efficient than I expected it to be. I think it's a 1 to 8 ratio. So you give it 1 piece of wood, it gives you 8 planks. So with the few thousand wood I had in the system, there was maybe 8 or 9,000 wood or something like that. I don't remember how much was in the system, but it made me 31,000 planks. So this was because I didn't put a level emitter. I didn't have a level emitter on it at the time when I decided to do that, which was a bad move on my part. So now I have set it up so we'll keep 2,048 wood in the system at all times. That's it. No more than that. And I actually have to go through and change these over to, instead of doing the ore, it has to do the actual material. So, I want to keep a minimum of 1,000 of these ore types in the system. 1,024 ore types. And I've got 15,000 iron, for Christ's sakes. And it's still going because there's still another 2,237 iron. So that's going to take a long time. But anyway, the bloody force field emitter. Okay, we did the important stuff here. And I'm just in the process of making the other industrial craft rolling machines here, which are metal formers, which are these guys here. You can see I switched over. I've moved some stuff around here. The lava's gone. It's now buried underground. And the machines, the generators, are also buried underground. You can see them down there. And I'm going for an aesthetic look. I don't want some stinking lava tube in here. I just broke the nice high-tech appearance of this place. And the nice smooth lines. I like that this place is starting to look really cool and industrialized. I think it looks really neat with each one of these production monitors showing everything. And then you got a whole row of these, these machines here. I'm going to put all of the industrial craft machines along. Obviously, I'll stop right here. I won't go past this point, this light, so that I can walk out of the room. This is a redundant creation now, but I'll probably keep it back here so that if I ever do want to just kind of make something fast. But I mean, at the end of the day, this room is going to be eventually completely automated, and there'll be no reason to ever come in here again because everything will be done via these terminals. That's the long-term goal. It's just a lot of work to make that happen because just to make this setup here along the wall here, I've been at this for about 4 hours today. And that is a lot to do with, well, okay, I've been playing for 4 hours. I shouldn't say I've been working on this for 4 hours, but I've been playing for 4 hours. I had to go to the nether a couple of times. Fix the lava. This setup here, you know, like I got to plan out what machine will make the item. So in this case here, like, how do I get these bronze? So what's bronze? Then I investigate as to how to make bronze, which is copper and tin. Then how do I make copper and tin automatically blend together? Well, I'll make a cyclic assembler, and it can automatically combine the two materials, use a blueprint, boom, and then import it back into the system. Well, now I need to make it into ingots. Okay, well, then I'll use a furnace, and then boom. So you can see here, stuff like that. I have to figure out in my head exactly how that's all going to work. Then I had to figure out, well, how do I set it up so that I don't produce like a never-ending supply of bronze ingots? Well, I've got to set up level emitters. So I set up all the level emitters to turn off these machines, and that was a mission in itself. Excuse me, yawn. Then I had to decide, how am I going to make my Industrial Craft 2 machines? Well, let's start at the basics. We need these components to make them. Almost every Industrial Craft 2 machine requires these components. So let's make the rolling machines first. So, you know, I had to make these things by hand first. I didn't have a machine to automatically make the plates, so I had to make each one of the plates, and then I had to make each one of the solenoids, and I had to make each one of the coils, and each one of this, that, and that, and all that bullshit. So you guys, you know, you can appreciate just how much of a pain in the ass it was to make this stupid freaking setup here. But anyway, I like how this is coming along. I'm thinking of extending the molecular assembly chamber one more level up, so it'll be flush with this light, and I'm going to add nothing but CPUs, just to give it a little bit more speed. Because now we're getting into some of these recipes are starting to take 4 pieces to make. Like, it's starting to get pretty complex to make these items. You know what I mean? Like, to make these inverted, I put in these inverted white fixture lamps. Well, you've got to make glass panes, you've got to make the stone, you've got to make these circuit plates with the redstone on top, you got to make the circuit plate that exists, and then you got to make this illuminator just to make one light. So that goes through quite a few steps to be able to make this one light. I have more than enough... excuse me, I still have hiccups here. Why do I always get hiccups when I'm recording lately? This has been ridiculous. I have more than enough pattern space at the moment, and I can always expand the pattern space. This is not like a lava tank where the lava would vanish if I broke the wall. Right? This isn't going to like vanish if I break this wall here. Oh. And I want to go on record as saying that the high-pressure boiler running on lava buckets is incredibly inefficient. There is what is there? 32,000 buckets. Yeah, 32,000 buckets of lava in here. I was doing my own thing. I came back, this was empty. I wasn't gone that long. I wasn't gone that long. I was gone like maybe 25 minutes. 25 minutes, 32,000 buckets of lava were put through that machine. So it is not a very efficient machine. I would love to find a more potent source of fuel for it. Like, I know it can run on a few different things. I just got to figure out something that's... Holy shit, excuse me. God damn it. I just got to find out something that's going to be as easy to make as lava is to pump. And then use that. Our storage warehouse it's so sad looking now. There's really nothing in it anymore. But that's fine. You know what? I'm glad this room is redundant. It should be. It should become redundant. You know, and even this is redundant. Because I have the controller in my hand at all times. The Emily wireless access terminal. But I guess there's no real harm in just having a room that keeps a few things. Like, how many emeralds do we have at the moment? We don't have any emeralds? We have 2 emeralds. So, I mean, here's 24 emeralds. If I ever want to go and, you know, deal with the villagers, I'm set up to do that. Oh, Christ. I got so distracted here. Let's go and make our force fields. We got all these fancy elite batteries, and we're not even using them. Energy per damage. Armor points. I gotta make sure I have enough joules. So I have 9 energy storage currently is 983 joules. So I think 100 joules per item. Wait. Oh. Oh, shit. So, shit indeed. I literally have to go 500 joules to get the proper 6 points of protection. Like a diamond. What if I go 3 points per item? Because I've also got these diamond plates at the moment. And I'll just increase the battery size. 3 kilos each. And we'll bring this back 3 points. Alright, so we got 3 points of protection there. 3 points of protection there. I love that you can actually do this. I mean, what a great, great armor. Puts like the other ones to shame in every imaginable way. There's no argument that you can say that this isn't as good or it's not as efficient, or it doesn't matter what your argument is. It's invalid. This is so much better in every possible way. So I want to make this next, the night vision goggles. And I don't really want that. That's just to go to the nether. Don't need that. Don't care about that. Don't need that. Well, the cooling system might be nice for diving into lava. I've fallen in lava a couple of times. The glider should be pretty easy to make, and I kind of want to do it because it'll help out the poor jetpack that is pretty strained at the moment. But anyway, let's get back to what we were doing here. So 3 points of this, 3 points of this. Oh, we didn't increase the battery. That's what I forgot to do. Okay. I don't know what that does. I really don't know what that does. I'm just going to leave it on 1 because I'm not using Industrial Craft 2 items. Okay. Shields, 3 points. That's 3 points. And the battery is 3 points. Or 3 kilos, I should say. We're going to have to charge all our armor and shit up because it's going to be pretty lame and low. Three points of that, and we can reduce the armor thickness to 3 points and move this up to 3 kilos as well. Okay. Swim boost. I want to get this soon as well. This is a bitch. An ion thruster is like, I think it requires 2 force fields to make an ion thruster. So swim boost we need though. We definitely need because we don't do well in the water. We touch the water and we get sucked in. It's not a nice time. 3 points, 3 points, 3 points. Last item. 3 points. Energy shield, install. And 3 points of that. And then the battery, we increased that by 3 points, and I think we're pretty much done now. Oh, come on. Fucking goddamn MS. So I have bloody MS here. I can't keep this mouse stable. There we go. Bang. I'm curious what the rocket boots would do for me. Also ion thrusters. So you can see here, just to be able to get the thing I want, which is this swim boost, I'm going to need ion thrusters. Ion thrusters are a bitch, but they shouldn't be so much of a bitch now that we created our auto fabrication system. So what's our armor like now? Oh, it's the same as it. Well, we got to charge this up. Yeah, that's the difference. Let's go charge up our pieces. Come here, MFSU. What? Oh, it seems like it was slowing down, but it's not. I was going to say, there's like 40 million friggin' power in there. It shouldn't be running out of power. Curious to see how many hit points of damage we can take now. I'm thinking the force fields are probably a better choice than the diamond plate, because instead of it using, you know, the actual diamond plate, it's using the actual energy of the suit, which is the reason why we're increasing the power of it to 128,000 up from 97 or whatever it was at before. But I don't want to lose the diamond plates because that at least affords us some level of protection. You know what I mean? Alright, so we have 166, 241, 226, and 196. So the numbers are the same, and I probably could increase them much, much further if I added a bunch of, like, more... Oh, look at that! Look at that! Holy shit! Forget the glider, who cares? I've reduced so much weight by reducing those diamond plates. The batteries don't weigh as much as the diamond plates did. Oh my god! We are flying so fast, we actually get the sound effect of the wind. Oh wow, that is 1,000 times better. This thing, I really need to get around to making those quarry pluses and the pump pluses. That's on the checklist still, and I have not gotten around to it. It was like the first thing to do. I apologize for that. I'm so stinking lazy. Well, it's finally... I'm so happy to see this. It's finally getting into the... finally starting to get into the actual, like, meat and potatoes here. Where did it go? Where the hell did it go? It vanished. Oh, you clever little dog, you. You snuck away on me. I wasn't looking. Skip this crap. Get to the good stuff. Come on. We're just going to be a nice, helpful guy and speed things up for it a little bit. God, I can't believe how much faster I can run, how much higher I can fly, quicker I can go. What an improvement adding that power or shield upgrade was. What are you hitting? What do you gotta hit? Oh, you're going back. Yeah, so this quarry, I mean, it's so massive. It's starting to do its job, but it's probably like another 5 or 6 hours from being able to find me any kind of decent ores. Like, there's some ore here that it's found, but that's not enough. Oh, shit. I'm not sure what's going to be worse, snow or ice. Does flowing water freeze? I don't know. I am, of course, concerned that any ice that forms here is going to be a problem because the machine will constantly mine it. And I can't have that happening. If it spends its time constantly mining ice, it's not going to mine anything else. If that does happen, I'm going to have to cover up this land. I'm going to have to literally... Well, fuck, how do you fucking fill in a goddamn lake? That's not possible. I'm very nervous about that, though, like, how it's going to turn out. But you know what? Let's not worry about that at the moment. Let's enjoy our new jetpack. How's our power consumption? Seems pretty good. Oh my god, what an improvement! I can't get over how much faster I can fly now. I don't like when they're not synced. That's better. Yay! How are you doing, reactor? There's enough in there now. We should probably make a cyanite reprocessor. Is that what it's called? Cyanite, yeah. Cyanite reprocessor. How's that bad boy made? Big reactor casing, some big reactor glass. I think we actually have some graphite over here in the storage chest. Perfect, we do. Stroke. 2 pistons, eh? A little redstone, a little iron. Okay, we can do that. Cyanite reprocessor. I suppose the best way to do this would be to hook it right into this, so that as it comes out of this chest, it reprocesses right away. Or maybe replace the chest with the cyanide. Oh, frick. Sorry, 1 second. Don't want all this crap in my goddamn way. Yeah, this stuff has no purpose aside from being turned into blutanium or whatever it's called. So I'm going to literally remove this. Add this. I don't know how this works. What does it need? Millibuckets of what? Energy buffer, RF. Is that all we have left? Ugh. And we don't have a crafting recipe for that shit. Oh, there's always something slowing us down, eh? Well, anyways, guys, I'm going to call it here. I have some work to do, obviously. I've got to make a crafting recipe to make those redstone energy pipes. I've got to create a way to make them automatically so that I can have them in the system. And then I got to plumb in that cyanide processor, and I got to start working on getting a Quarry Plus and a Pump Plus. So expect to see some of that stuff done in the next episode. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you all in the next one.